looking at it from a quality perspective, our protocols are used differently than the rest of the state uses them. They're not better, they're not worse, they're actually more strict than the rest of the state, and it's done by design. And I'm saying all this because I know it's on a record that somebody will look at somewhere. But that is our plan, and that's why we're being very strong about continuing with our process.
Thank you, Dr. Shanker. Well done. Okay, just quickly, New York City ET3 was decided that does not need CMAC approval. It's a regional issue, so therefore none of these decisions need to go to CMAC. Education, the regional faculty job description is being developed. There is a discussion going on eliminating BLS skill testing from paramedic courses. There is a overriding theme in New York State that things are very expensive, and to make things less detailed, less expensive, and to do less. So, discussion on eliminating BLS skill testing paramedic courses. Paramedic original PS exams will now be done with National Registry. I don't know how they're going to do this, but only for original courses. The BLS is up and running. They're going to be extending the number of hours. They're going to be decreasing the number of hours for CME. They're going to be increasing the number of years that your certificate is for, instead of 3 years to 4 years, all in an attempt to, it's getting very expensive. They don't have the money, they claim, to do all the things that they need to do. And that's the theme going on. They're also beginning, and those who've been here a long time know that they've done this once before, computer-based testing, okay, in which there's no more paper where you sit there. Starting in the first quarter 2020, on-site scoring will no longer be available. There are 23 computer testing sites coming. Testing will be available at more times, as someone mentioned, even 24/7. You could go in the middle of the night to some testing site somewhere in the state and take your state exam. The test center will provide scrap paper and a pen. Okay? They'll lock up all the electronics so that when you come there, you'll have to turn in your cell phones, and they'll lock it up in a box so you can't cheat. For those of you who are educators, and if those of you who are not, go home tonight and go to Amazon and search for something called the Cheating Watch. $70.
You're telling
There's a
everybody.
product called the Cheating Watch. It's available in 2 colors.
Did you design it?
Huh? No, but I have to watch out in my students because they tell me about these things. Okay. Temporary certification will be issued. It'll be good for 60 days. Providers will be entered into the system before they can take the test. There'll be a $28 charge for this. Okay, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. They're once again doing a survey to identify the true costs for provider courses. So they want to know how much it really costs you to train people, so they can only give you 10% of what you need. Okay? They have old data from 2001 and 2008, which show that training courses are under-reimbursed. Duh. There is no increase since 2008. DOH should consider increasing reimbursement. That will happen. Yeah. And that's my report. Any questions?
Nope.
Without a little bit of humor,
Motion
you
to
can't
adjourn.
live through this REMSCO meeting. It just needed a certain amount.
The cheapest cheating.
Or it needed physicians to go around giving people Valium shots.
$53, not $12.
Okay. That concludes our business. There's no unfinished business that I'm aware of. Does anyone have any new business?
No.
Hearing none.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. You are recognized. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving and other holidays, etc.